In this video, I'm going to look at 3 different games that we use for learning languages in the classroom that are very good and work well outside. All of them are appropriate for all ages in the primary school, but you might find that Find or Touch is better for younger learners or learners who aren't so familiar with the vocabulary, and then progressing to Four Corners and maybe Word Tennis when children are more confident or more familiar with the words. Find and Touch is very straightforward. The teacher says a word and the children have to find it or touch it. It can be done with individual words like a colour, touch green, toucher le vert, or with a phrase including numbers and colours. For instance, trouver 5 cailloux, find 5 pebbles, or trouver 3 fleurs rouges, find 3 red flowers. And children maybe can then give each other instructions as well. Alternatively, the teacher could hide things outside, whether that be flashcards or items. Four Corners. For this game, ideally you will have 4 flashcards with images of words that you're learning in the classroom. If you want the children to focus on reading, then you would use words, otherwise using images. 4 children would stand in 4 corners of an imaginary square. They would hold up the flashcard and the teacher would say the word and the children move to the correct flashcard. Of course, it can be done with more than 4 words and it doesn't have to be in the shape of a square. If you don't have flashcards and if it's something that the children can act out, then the children standing in the corner can pretend to be the item or the thing or the person. For instance, they could be the animals if you're doing spring animals, like un lapin, a rabbit. The teacher can also make it more complicated by asking children to move in a certain way, like walk quickly, marcher vite, or walk like a snake, marcher comme un serpent. Word tennis is where 2 children take it in turns, going backwards and forwards, saying words out loud on a set topic, saying as many as they can, and they can count up the number of words they can say without repeating one another. So it's really focusing on their listening. And then you can have a class competition to see who can get the most number of words. This can be progressed to something like Guess Who, where children take it in turns to think of an animal or a plant or whatever it is, and the other child has to ask questions to guess it, and the answer is only yes or no, like is it big, is it an animal? Or if children aren't familiar with questions, then they can simply describe it and the other person can guess it. For instance, it is big. So, c'est grand. If you are asking the question, it would be c'est grand, with your voice going up. Is it big? I'm going to play a wee video here, and this is of children in a nursery setting, and mini flashcards have been hidden with the different colours, and they were focusing on learning them in English and then in French, and the teacher is saying those words out loud and asking them to find them and giving them praise in the foreign language, saying bravo and excellent. There's no sound, so I'll just play it. Okay, the teacher has a checklist as well with the different colours on that the children can then tick off to show that they have found them. And she's asking them what cards they've found. So they're going to find green, trouver vert. She's asking them to go and find vert. And then she's praising them, saying excellent, bravo. The children are very excited to share what they found. And some of them are saying the word green as they give the card to her, and others are saying vert. And she takes every opportunity to keep practicing those words. And the teachers are praising the children. The children are very proud that they have found the colours. Okay, so that's everything. So try and have a go at some of those games in your own classroom, outside, your outdoor classroom, and see how they get on.